Welcome guys, I'm back to my video and so today we are doing the fantasy score prediction of the Friday forecast, or what you call it, the fantasy with the word for the Friday forecast, and it's a very good to know. So you may find it on the homepage. So you may look it up and I'll show you I think it's not here, so don't bother no more, cause I just read the article and will make me to make the words clearly, because I remember all the clubs that I know are nicknames like the Devils, Show, the Reds, or something like that. So for my target, guys, for the game week 6, and I would say so this is match of day 6, and I hope you enjoy the game. So for my target, I'm gonna give you not very much, but not too much. I'll say 23 likes, guys. Hit 23, guys, or something like that. Give me 23, but not too much. Just 20 likes for my target for my video, because I appreciate watching my videos of the league draw of the Carabao Cup, because all the highlights are blowing my head off. So then I just thought I'd do a draw thing. So our draw has been contended of the Scottish one. So I may do the Scottish one for you since after this, or maybe straight after the video, something like that. So I appreciate my video, so and I will look up all the team. So let's have a look what they've been doing at the Premier League table. Sorry guys, but not too much. So for Chelsea, they got 30 points, and they did very well against Aston Villa. Do you know what? I guess they won a great penalty in the 4-3 with the tight tie there. So they ended up at 4-3 penalty. So they earned us 13 points in the Carabao Cup. So the reason why Bowman Gallagher scored a penalty against Aston Villa so far. So that's why we know who's facing them, because it's very easy to beat Aston Villa because they're a really bad club. So yeah, so guys, so Chelsea got 30 points on the league table because they are doing very well so much, and so great of doing as well. A great goal from all the previous match. So, but I know what they're playing next, so I'm really looking forward to it. So 30 points. I'm very proud of Chelsea. So they have to work hard together on the technique and levels, on the development on the training ground, and what techniques so how they're doing next. So that's a part of it. So then so they are 30 points. So all the clubs, they didn't show us, so they have to act together and to whatever it takes to win the league title of the table. So to get who gets the more points in this league. So Ola Talaway so gets more points in the table. So still 30 points. And for Liverpool, right here, they got 13 points against Norwich City for 2 times in the first game, and in the Carabao Cup they won 3-0 again, same as in the first season of the live. So they won a 3-0 against Norwich City in the Carabao Cup, and a great goal from those youngsters. Takumi Middle got 2 goals in a game against Norwich City, and he was the man of the match against Norwich City, and he was exceptional player. So that's why what you can clubs would say to him, for very talented. So they have to work on very hard on training ground. So they earned 30 points. So well, that's good. Then first we have Manchester United got 13 points, and they got lost 1-0 to West Ham in a Carabao Cup. Well, that's a crazy game, guys. Because I was cheering for Manchester United, but I don't feel bad for West Ham. But I was supporting for Man U to win this game because those two opponents facing Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard is back to Manchester United since he left his old club at West Ham, but now he decided to go home to Old Trafford. So, but that's okay. So Jesse Lingard is back to Old Trafford to beat all the promotion sides they've been facing. So they've been doing so well. So they earned 30 points. So I'm very disappointed them. Well, don't worry. They're still at the Champions League by beating 2-1. So they might come back with Villarreal. Then hope they do it so far. Still have to work very hard on the next game of the Champions League. And I'll do my video soon after the Scottish League draw. So hope you keep an eye on those Scottish that you supported, because I'm a big fan of clubs that I know in Scottish. Well, between Portsmouth Catholic, which clubs they support, but I like Celtic, but my best friend support Rangers, so but that's okay. But Portsmouth can be still best friends, you know. Simple as that. Then for Brighton, Hove Albion, they got 12 points and they beat Swansea, I think, in a Carabao Cup. It was a 2-0, and I'm very impressive. But in Hove Albion, so they are doing so well so far. So they are 12 points in the league table, and yeah, that's it. Just all the Champions League, but not the whole thing because it's very long to do. So I have to do my score prediction right away. So they earn 12 points. So we have to work very hard. But I know they have a great wins at the Premier League, and they lost a few games. So hope they do well so far. So that is all. Now I'm back to the Premier League. Sorry guys. And our first game is Manchester United against Aston Villa in Old Trafford. I'm really appreciate all my videos, so keep on watching them all, because I'm a big fan of Liverpool, but I don't like money, but I like to update about money. So, but that's okay. But I sort of look up the update for Manchester United so far, but I want to follow my money, but not anymore. But I will keep an eye on my update in Manchester United up to win this game. So I'm very passionate in United. So they are facing Aston Villa, and do you know who's going to Manchester United? Is Jackie Davy is going to this. So Jackie Davy is going to the Old Trafford will face Aston Villa with his wife Margaret Davy. So he's going to face Aston Villa. I hope he's going to enjoy this game, because I'm going to give him the prediction to him, because I'm really impressed in Manchester United so far. So have to work very hard on it. So have to get her so far. So let's get my facts. So by the way, my facts. So Manchester United have won 18 of the last 21 home league games against Aston Villa, failing to score on just one occasion in that one. Aston Villa have picked up one win in the last 45 Premier League games against Manchester United, and I realised in the last 17 against them since 1-0 at Old Trafford in December 2009 in Premier League history. No side has won more games against an opponent than Manchester United's 37 victories against Aston Villa. Since a goalless draw with Manchester City last December, Manchester United have scored each of the last 15 Premier League home games, 44 goals in the total. However, the Red Devils have also conceded to each of the last 7 league games at Old Trafford, last having a longer tough flight home run with our clean sheet in February 1972 game, 8 games. Then Aston Villa have lost of the Premier League away games this season, considering 3 goals in each defeat. So, well, that's okay, but don't worry. But Manchester United should win this game. So, I think they are in the third. Yes, they are. So, I think Liverpool will stay at the top, to be honest, because they are behind the rivals. And it's the second place. So, we are in the second place because we are still behind the rivals in the third place, which is Manchester United are in the third place. So, I would say it could be a 4-0 to Manchester United because I want to see Cristiano Ronaldo to get a hat-trick and or Jesse Lingard because he's hoping for Cristiano Ronaldo to win this game. So I'm going for 4-0 to the Jockey team because he is going there against Aston Villa. I'm really appreciate it, guys. I would say 4-0 to Manchester United. I hope they enjoy the game. So hope they win 4-0 because I'm not a big fan, but I want to give an update for them because I want to know because I want to give an update for my iPad because I don't have it on my phone, so that's what I have to do. Then yeah, like that. Then yeah, so 4-0 to Manchester United. I hope they enjoy. Next game is the toughest game, and those two opponents from the Champions League previous final was a 1-0 to Chelsea at Manchester City in previous Champions League final, and they won 1-0 defeat to Man City. So Chelsea have won 1-0 in the Champions League, previous Champions League, beating 1-0. With that score for the opponents, those two in the Champions League in the last previous Champions League final. So they are. So I'm very happy for Chelsea to win this. To be honest, I'm really happy for them. So that's why they are two opponents. So I want to say Chelsea to win this game. To be honest. So they should at the top of it. So don't worry. Match back. So Chelsea have won the last 3 meetings with Man City in all competition in FA Cup, Premier League and Champions League. They last had on a winning run against the Citizens between December 2005 and March 2009. 8 games. Manchester City have won 3 of the last 6 Premier League away games against Chelsea, more than they had in the previous 23 visits to Stamford Bridge in the top flight. The Citizens are looking to win back-to-back away top flight games versus Chelsea for the first time since January 1955. None of the last 12 Premier League matches between Chelsea and Manchester City have been drawn, with Chelsea winning 5-2, City 7. Chelsea and Manchester City have the joint best defence records in the Premier League this season, with just 1 goal conceded and also level with Liverpool. Meanwhile, the Blues have a goal against of the 5-5, considering over 4 goals fewer than would be expected based on the quality of chances, which the best shots difference in the division this term. Chelsea have kept 15 clean sheets in 24 Premier League games under Thomas Tuchel, more than any side since the German took charge. Manchester City have failed to score in 2 of the 5 Premier League games this season, as many as they had in the previous 30 in the competition. They have not failed to score in many half of the first 6 games in the Premier League campaign since 2006-07. Well, very good fact, but not too long, because of facts so more and so on. Yeah. So I think Chelsea should win this because, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of City because Chelsea won all the competitions in the FA Cup as well so far. So and they lost to Leicester in a 4-0 to Leicester so far. Well, what that's great for shoot for Jimmy Forrest's team beat them a long time ago. So hope they should win this game. So I'm so sorry, Jack Willis, but hope you win next time. No, they won't. They'll be facing us in game week 7. So I'm getting ready for that. So I'm so sorry, Jack Willis. So maybe game week 8. Sorry, bud. Don't worry, but I just like Jack Willis because I want to see Chelsea to win this goal. I hope they enjoy it. I would say 2-1 to Chelsea because too much of the goals because those one half the loss of the competition. So I would say 2-1 to Chelsea because those two opponents between Pep Guardiola or Thomas Tuchel. Yeah, so 2-1 to Chelsea because not a big fan because I want to see Chelsea win this game 2-1. Since here's a fact, guys. Here's a fact about Chelsea. So since Chelsea beat Man City, Liverpool were champions in the previous Premier League season, in the last season, and they were champions by beating 2-1 as well to Chelsea so far. And the big news was Liverpool were champions. And in fact, they were doing so well so far. So I'm very impressed in Chelsea beat out Man City. So I would say 2-1 to Chelsea. So next game is Watford against Newcastle United. So those two promotion of the relegation zone. So I think Newcastle lost a few games over Watford. So they have a great game to be honest. So they have to work very hard. So whoa, they got 6 points. Well, that's good. So much fact. So Watford have won 5 of the 12 Premier League meetings with Newcastle. No side have they beaten more in the competition. Indeed, the 90 points against the Magpies. Is there more than they've earned against any other opponent in the Premier League? Newcastle have won just of the last 9 away league games against Watford, while they never won a top flight match at Vicarage Road before. Watford have won 13 of the last 15 home league games, losing the last match at Vicarage Road 2-0 against Wolves. They've not lost two back-to-back home league games since November 2019. Newcastle have failed to win any of the 5 Premier League games this season. They could become the first team to fail to win any of the first 6 on as many as 6 different occasions in competition. The Magpies previously doing so in 1999. Then 2003, 4, 2011, 15, and 2015, 16, and 2018, 19. Newcastle won 2-0 Fulham on a form day last season. They've not won consecutive Premier League matches against promoted sides since November 2015, when they haven't done so from home since winning all 3 such games in 2013-14. Very good fact. So I think Watford have got lots of wins so far. So, well, that is fair because no, we're not doing that. So I think Watford should win this game, to be honest, against the Magpies, against the Hornets so far. I would say 3-1 to Watford because they have won 5 games so far. So yeah, like that. So on. So I'm going to say 3-1 to Watford. So Leicester City were against Burnley in the Foxes ground. So you may know Lee Chappie. He supported Leicester City and he is very happy. and sometimes he lost to like that. So yeah, I reckon Leicester against Son Dykes, he's okay, but I want to say Brendan Rodgers to win this game. So much fact. Leicester are unbeaten in the last 10 home league games against Burnley since 1-0 loss in the top championship in November 2007. Burnley have won just 3 of the last 12 Premier League meetings with Leicester, with all 3 such victories coming out of Moor. Leicester have lost 6 of the last 9 Premier League games, more than they had in the previous 24 before this. However, the Fockers have won each of the last 6 league games against sides starting the day in Weddington by aggregate score of 15-2. Burnley have lost of the last 3 away league games, last losing more concurrently on the road in February 2017. 7 overall. The Clarets have taken just 1 point from the last tournament for available home and away in the Premier League, netting just 3 goals in that one. Burnley have already dropped a league high 8 points from winning position in the Premier League this season. On the top 2 sides, Chelsea 5 and Liverpool 4. They've opened the scoring in more of the games than Colours in the division this season. Burnley have used fewer 3. Burnley have used fewer players than any other side in the Premier League season, with the Clarets 17. With the Clarets also having the division all this average starting XI8 so far this term, 29 years. Then, yeah, 13-5, yeah. Okay, fair enough. So I was saying Leicester to win because they were unbeaten so well against West Ham in a 4-1, so lucky for them. So that they back up a win against Burnley, because I would say Leicester to win this game. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of Burnley, so of the Clarets, so I would say a nice clean win, because look at how many points they have 6 points on. They have 6 points to Leicester, so they have to win again. So in top place, so they have to. So they have 5 games so far, so they have to get on score. So let's have a look on the Premier League table. So down in the 12th right here, behind Watford. So I think that will score for Liverpool. I don't care. I'll say yeah. 3-0 to Leicester, because just saying that because they're unbeaten in the mid-team with Burnley decision so far. So but that's a good reason why. So I don't say them to win this game. So 3-0 to Leicester City. Next game is Leeds United against West Ham. About Leeds, about the old minor player Daniel James scoring for Leeds, and he'll be scoring for his debut soon, because he makes his debut against Liverpool since he came on the second half. So who hopes he gets in there? I think Leeds should have to win this or not. It's quite hard. So mass fact, so Leeds lost. This is official 2-1 last season. They've never lost consecutive home league games against West Ham in the history. West Ham won both league meetings against Leeds last season, as many victory as they managed in the previous 28 against the Whites. They've not won 3 in a row against the Yorkshire side since August 1949. A 104. Leeds are without a win so far this season. only one in the history how they failed to win any of the first 6 games of the top flight campaign, doing so in 1935-36. Leeds have conceded 5 goals in their 2 home Premier League games this season, as many as they had in the previous night at Elland Road, where West Ham defeat against Manchester United last time out and ended the 7 game unbeaten, one in the Premier League since start of the last season. The Hammers have only lost consecutive league games twice, versus Newcastle and Arsenal in September 2020 and versus Newcastle and Chelsea in April. Leeds have faced more shots on target than other Premier League side this season, with only Newcastle 30 and Norwich 14 shipping more goals than away so far. At the Orient, 47% of these shots have come to outside the box, thus 30 out of 70, with no side having larger share of the attempts from distant that Marcelo Bielsa side. So they got 8 points and they got 3 points. Not good for Leeds so far. So they're on the West Ham, but I don't know. So I would say 3-1 West Ham, because some article likes Leeds, because those are stronger clubs. So 3-1 to West Ham, because those are great games so far and they got lots of wins so far. So they just beat Manchester United. So West Ham put it out Manchester United all of the Carabao Cup. So don't worry, they'll be back very soon. So they will. So guys, so that's what it is. So next game is the Goodison Park versus the Toffees against the Cownies. To be honest, I would say the Toffees to win this game, because those two are rival with between Liverpool, but that's okay. It's their person, because Liverpool and Everton are best club, because they know they can be best Protestant or Catholic, so they'll be okay. I would say Everton to win this. All the fans support Everton. Do you know who support Everton is? Ollie Ball support Everton so far, because you know why? Because he's mad about people. So everyone likes Ollie Ball so far, because he support Everton. So there's a match back. So Everton have only lost one of the last 7 home league meetings with the Norwich. Thought it was the last time the side met at Goodison Park in November 2019, 2-0 after winning 3 of the first 4 Premier League meetings with Everton. Norwich have won just 2 of the subsequent 14 against the Toffees in the competition. Everton have lost 3 of the last 4 home league games against sides starting in the bottom of the table, including a defeat against Norwich in November 2019. The Toffees had only lost of 3 of the previous 17 league matches at Goodison Park against bottom place sides before this. Everton have won 8 of the last 3 home league games, last winning more consecutively at Goodison Park between March and September 2019 under Marco Silva. 6. Norwich have earned 6 points from the last 72 available away from home in the Premier League, and are winless in the 14 onwards since beating Everton 2-0 in November 2019. So I think Everton are doing well so far. Look at the table. So, they are behind. They got 10 points so far. So that's good. So I think they are in a 6th place behind. Do you know who? But not Liverpool. So it's in 6th place, but I don't know. So guys, my prediction to Everton will be a very, very good score. To be honest, I would say a nice clean win. So let's have a look. So they have a great comeback. So they behind Everton. So I would say not 3-0, but that's for my this team. So I would say 2-0. No. Not 4-1. No. Yeah, 4-1 to Everton because they're a great team, but I want them to win because some clubs are best friends on a Protestant or Catholic. So 4-1 to Everton because all the fans support Everton, like Pop McCartney support Everton and Liverpool because he support 2 clubs in Catholic and Protestant so far. But it's okay. But he's still a great supporter of Liverpool and Everton so far. So, but that's good to hear. So 4-1 to Everton, and get ready for my game. We are facing Brentford. I think it's a game for the promotion side. I reckon. So they're in second place and 13 points. So I'm ready for my score prediction for this game. Matter of fact, so this will be first league meeting between Brentford and Liverpool since May 1947. The sides played on a 1-1 draw at Griffin Park, which resulted in the Bees relegation from the top flight, while Liverpool went on to win the title. In all competitions, Liverpool have won the last 4 meetings, with Brentford scoring 14 goals and conceding just twice. However, this the first meeting between the sides since a 4-0 win for the Reds at Anfield in FA Cup in March 1989. Liverpool have scored exactly 4 goals in each of the last 3 meetings, with Brentford in all competition. So all of these games took place between 1983 and 1989. The Reds have scored 4 goals in more consecutive matches versus 3 opponents. Rotherham Town for 4 between 1894 and 1896. Crewe Alexandra 5 between 1895 and 1992, and West Ham 4 between 2017 and 2018. Liverpool have lost just one of the last 27 Premier League games against promoted sides, going down 1 at home to Fulham last season. Meanwhile, the last time they were lost the first ever Premier League meeting against October 2010, 2-1 versus Blackpool. Brentford Community Stadium will be the 60th different group at which Liverpool have played in Premier League game. The Reds have won at 57 and 59 that they played so far than any other side in the competition. Brentford lost their last home league games against Brighton thanks to the 90th minute winning strike. They've not lost consecutive home league competitions and won on 3 December 2018. Yeah. So my prediction would be 3-0 to Liverpool. So I'm so sorry, Thomas Frank, because they can't they go in the meetings, but they have lost of the promotion side. So I'm so sorry, Thomas Frank. So 3-0 to Liverpool. Sorry, but don't worry. But yeah, but I have a great game with Aaron Tony. Aaron Tony versus Diego Jota Club. So Diego Jota will face Aaron Tony. because everyone likes him so far. So I think we'll be 3-0 to Liverpool so far. Yeah, 3-0 to Liverpool. So I'm so sorry, Thomas Frank, because I support Liverpool, but so get ready for next game. Get ready. Who's playing? Let's have a look. We have Southampton against Wolverhampton. I think Wolverhampton should win it because, to be honest, lots of fans are being doing so far. So now they're having a quick comeback in the league. So yeah, they're doing it so far. Let's go to Wolverhampton. Let's have a look. Whoa, those two are very behind. I think will be a tie, I think. So my facts show Southampton have just won the last 10 league meetings with Wolves at 3-1 wins in April 2019. Wolves have won the last 2 Premier League away games against Southampton, as many features as they managed in the previous 14th stage visit to St Mary. The Devil combined. Southampton have opened the scoring in each of the last 5 Premier League meetings with Wolves. They won first time awarding 3-1 in April 2019, but have failed to win any of the subsequent 4 each of Southampton last 4 Premier League games has ended level with the Saints, last having a longer run of draws in the back in February. So 1995 joined the Premier League record 7 in a row. Despite being winners in 7 Premier League games, Southampton have kept consecutive clean sheets and competition more than they managed in the previous 24 league games. Wolves have lost 7 of the last 8 Premier League games. They are looking to secure back away wins in cup competition for the first time since 1 of the 3 June 2020. Last 2. So I think I would change for Wolverhampton winners because I'll go for 2-2 because they're behind, because they got 3 points and 4 points, so they have to get up 2-2. Then who gets the points, they have to move up. So 2-2, and I reckon Wolves to win 2-2. So they have to win at the league table. So 2-2 to get the points back. So 2-2 to Wolverhampton because they're a great club, because I want them to win a 2-2 victory to club. But the point is, you can win, but that doesn't mean you have to get no points. Well, the point is you have to get the points in the league table, so they had to move up a 2-2. So I had to move up a bit. So yeah, next game is this North Derby, which is Arsenal against Tottenham. So the Gunners were against the Lady Whites. I think Spurs should win this bit because here's a fact. So do you know Arsenal beat Tottenham a long time ago in a 5-2? Was that mad? Or 4-2, I think it was, in a long time ago. They beat Tottenham so far with what's Jose Mourinho, I think it was, yeah. Or not. Or Marcelino Pochettino, but now he's still PSG so far. He's a great coach. He's big French, you know. He's a great coach. So I'm so sorry to Gunners fans, so I'm going to say a nice win to Tottenham because they have a great season so far. So, match fact: Arsenal beat Spurs 2-1 in his active fixture in March. They've not won consecutive league games against Tottenham since doing their double over that rivals in the 2013-14 campaign. Tottenham have won just one of the last 28 league games against Arsenal, coming from behind to win 3-2 in November 2010. Since consecutive 0-0 draw at Highbury in 1997, 98 and 1998 and 99, Arsenal have scored at least once in each of the last 20 Premier League home games against Spurs. After losing their first 3 league games by an aggregate scoring of 9-0 this season, Arsenal have won both off by a 1-0 scoreline. They last won 3 in a row without conceding in July 2020, while they had 3 consecutive winning victories in August 2008. After winning the first 3 league games all 1-0 this season, Tottenham have lost 3-0 in both of the last 2, with 2 matches being legendary. Spurs have never lost 3 consecutive league games by 3 goals in entire history. But that's true. So I'm so sorry because they got 9 points. So but that's okay. I would say not too much. So not 4-0 or something like that. I would say the same score for Liverpool, 3-0, because not a big fan for Arsenal. So I would say 3-0 to Tottenham because some games they lost in the last meetings in the consecutive, so that they to get whatever it takes to win this game. And the last game is Crystal Palace against Brighton and Hove Albion. Who I think who have they not behind, are they? Oh, they got to a point, so they are behind Manchester United and so on. So yeah, but I would say Conor McGallagher to score this goal. So my special Crystal Palace are unbeaten in the last 4 league meetings with Brighton. So both victories in this one have come away from home. Brighton have won just one of the last 7 away games against Crystal Palace in all competition. So they are unbeaten in the last 3 at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace have won just one of the last 12 Premier League matches played on Monday. So this victory did come against Brighton 2-1 in February. Meanwhile, Brighton are winless in all 10 of the Premier League games played on Monday. Crystal Palace have kept a clean sheet in both of the Premier League this season, drawing 0-0 with Brentford and beating Spurs 3-0. The only top flight campaign in which the Eagles didn't concede any of these 3 home game was 1970-1980, while Patrick Vieira could be the first Palace manager to show in the first 3 home league games in charge since in Holloway, December 2012. Crystal Palace fewer shots on target than any side of the Premier League this season. However, they scored 5 goals, giving the Eagles the best those 2 shots on target in the competition this term, 45%. So they are quite behind this, so they are. So look where Crystal Palace are. Let's have a look. Okay, I would say, I'm so sorry for Brighton fans. I would say 4-0 to Crystal Palace because sometimes they lose, sometimes they win or tie, and so on. So I would say 4-0 to Crystal Palace because the reason why all those matches that they have lost our games a bit, so they have to act together and whatever it takes. So there you go, my Premier League has sorted out. So there you have it, guys. So thanks for watching my video of the match attack. The Premier League. So thanks for watching, guys, for my videos. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy my video Manchester 6. Then after that, and I'll do the Scottish League draw, whatever you want, to tomorrow or during today. It's your choice. Comment from below who's going to win the semi-final of the game so far. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy this game, because just saying that they are doing so well, so I have to do whatever it takes. So they got 13 points for all the 3 clubs, which is Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester United. Got 30 points, but that's good. So I think Liverpool should win the Premier League so far, because all the 3 clubs got 13 points of this. So I'll say thank you for watching my Premier League fantasy. I hope you enjoy, or the Friday forecast, whatever you call it. So, and I hope you see you soon, and I will see you tomorrow for a reaction on YouTube or whatever you want, but I don't care. So please comment down below who's gonna win in tomorrow game. So please comment down below who's all winners in the Premier League, and please comment down below, because I have a new app, because I will check the comments that you comment to my channel, so on my new YouTube. I know it's just more live when I keep subscribing to my channel. So thank you for watching my YouTube. I hope you enjoy, and I see you after the league draw very soon. Goodbye for me. I hope you enjoy the Premier League. Over and out.